You might be asking yourself, WTF is a superb owl? Well, we won't tell you the actual wording of it. You can read between the lines because it's big game day today, Andre. Yes, we are here on Point of View. If you haven't been here before, my name is Bobby Munson, and the man sitting beside me, Andre 2/3 Fluffy C. Andre, how are you doing this morning, brother?
I am alive, sir. I'm actually doing pretty good. Had a nice little Saturday of doing absolutely nothing. The only thing I did yesterday was I went out and I got McDonald's. That's the only thing I did. Otherwise, I finished watching, what was it? Man on the Inside and Lincoln Lawyer yesterday.
Okay.
So I fully caught up on both those shows. Man on the Inside is insanely good, and Lincoln Lawyer just dropped its 4th season, so I watched through that. And that was my entire day, just watching that shit, and then watching a couple episodes of other shows, just catching up. But it was a perfect Saturday. Did nothing, and I'm absolutely tremendously happy about it.
Yeah, no, I'm not fully caught up on Man on the Inside, but I have watched most of the first season. But yeah, no, as for, I can't even remember if there was, I think yesterday was movie day. Yeah, it was movie day. We watched a couple movies. We watched Bury the Dead. We Bury the Dead with Daisy Ridley from Star Wars. Yes. Yeah, we watched that movie. I loved it. I thought it was so good. Like, as far as like, I feel like the zombie genre has been beaten with a dead horse's leg so many times over again that it's hard to kind of keep things fresh. But this one, it was interesting because it focused less on zombies. Like they've kind of started happening in this one particular area. It's like secluded to an island where a tragic thing has happened, and they actually send in a team to go and like recover the dead and identify the bodies or whatever for logging of having found who they found. But they have said that on some occasions, some of them come back to life. So there's never really like an outbreak scare. Most of the time, the army's right there, takes them out, no problem. But they focus on the dramatic side and the story of why Daisy Ridley her character was there in the first place, and some of the not so great people at times that she comes across, and some maybe great people that she comes across during this time on this particular island. So not what I expected from a movie that's zombie based, but still, I thought it was fantastic. It was really good. Good morning to Zach Minger in the chat. Thank you for stopping by, Zach. And STG, of course he's here, right? Andre, I got too much time to watch shows. See, he says. STG, I think you got all the time in the world for a little show we call the, here we're going to call it the Superb Owl. The Superb Owl, because again, the NFL copyrights, Andre. We don't want to get in trouble with the NFL. We won't even extend the name of that because they'll probably copyright us for even using their actual real name in the process of this too. We might even need to go as far as like making up some fake team names, like just it's like Patriots with a Z or something like that, just to make sure we don't get in trouble. Brett's here this morning.
Oh no, he's back.
He's here. Yes, gross. The Superb Owl. What's a good abbreviation, or like different way we can say this? Maybe the Seahawks have a Z at the end of it too. Then we can't get in any trouble here. If we just put those Z's right on the end, boom, big bad Z on the end, we should be good, right?
The Seahawks.
There we go. See it right there. Boom. That's it.
And the Patriots,
Yeah, Brett, thank you very much. It's kind of the first stage towards it, right? So like there's 2 levels to the monetization. We are now at partner level, which is the first stage. So you can actually use super chats, you can use super stickers, anything like that. We can actually open a shop here on our YouTube channel as well too. That's all part of the program. So it is one great step. The next big step is what we have to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours in a given year. So the more the people play back the shows, the more we get support from guys like you who go back and watch a trip through the territories right the way through from start to finish. That's the stuff that helps us out, man. And also, hey, if you happen to be watching on mobile, not during the live stream, but about 24 hours to 48 hours afterwards, we also have these cool things called hype points. And you can actually give up to 3 hype points per week to channels just like this one for particular shows. And the more that those hype points come in, the higher up the hype chart that we can rise. And I'll tell you, it is very possible, because one of those trip through the territories, Brett, just the most recent one, earned enough hype points to get Papa Smokes and I to number 56 on the Canadian hype charts that week. So yeah, it is possible. We love it. Hey, look at that super chat. I'm going right to the super chat. STG, my man, thank you so much. The very first person to do this for us. Beautiful. Andre C is my dad. Here is your.
I'll be his dad today. For that, I'll be his dad today.
See, Andre Papa C is in the house.
Oh, you can't do that. I can't steal Papa Smokes' name. Come on.
Peggy's in the house as well too. Love it. Thank you, Peggy, for being here. And Peggy, of course, over on X, pointed out the Instagram reel of the guy who is over there enjoying his day, waiting for the Superb Owl. Remember, Superb Owl, we can't get those copyrights. It'd be a real dandy if we got that to happen. It is Andre Papa C. I mean, it's got a nice ring to it, if you ask me. I mean, I don't mind the sounds of Andre Papa C.
That sounds so scary to me. That terrifies me, sir.
Yeah. Why is it time zone? Ed's got things that happen on Sundays. That's why he's not here most of the time. So we wish him well as always. But I do have a statement from Ed. I have a statement that Ed wanted me to read out here on this big game Sunday for everybody. I'm here to terrify you. You are. And his team can kick rocks.
They can.
Yes, everyone, let Ed know in the chat, even though he's not watching during the live stream. We'll make sure that he hears when he plays this back. Hey, Ed, what's the chat think of your team today?
They suck. They suck. They suck. Oh, we're getting another editorial this week.
We are, but it's not. See, I have to actually read the editorial this time, so I will. I will get that here.
Come on, we gave.
All right. Well, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. All right, here we go. This is the shortest editorial you're ever going to hear in your life. Here we go. I'm reading this as OLED. Keep in mind, right? I'm not trying to take this credit. This is
Feel
OLED.
The haterade.
Here we go. As the expert predictor and the only one to correctly guess the Superb Owl matchup, I believe that the Superb Owl will end with a Patriots victory 20-17. Now let Ed know what you think of him in the chat. Now's the opportunity.
Oh, STG,
they suck and we'll get rocked.
You're grounded. STG, you're grounded, brother. You're grounded, brother.
Oh man, STG. Oh damn it. I only went to school in Saskatchewan, brother. So I mean, you can take the shot at Alberta all you want to. I might have been born there, but I didn't start school age till I came to Sask. Your QB can't hold on to the ball. That's for you, Ed. That one's right at you, my friend.
Yeah, screw you.
You are spicy today, but you know what? You donated $5, so be as spicy as you want. We will take it. And plus, I mean, it's your day. It's your shit talking day, right? Like your team made it, man. Your team made it, and let's not kid ourselves. Would we say odds-on favorite there, Andre?
I would say the Seahawks are a favorite. Okay, and I'll defend Ed. I'll defend the Patriots. Keep constantly hearing it in the news that the Patriots had an easy schedule. Yes, I will agree. They played some teams that weren't as highly rated this year as others. But I don't think they had wouldn't call that an easy schedule. Also, they had to get through the playoffs, just like the Seahawks did, and they came through with flying colors in these playoffs. Yes, they lucked out against Denver in not having Bo Nix, but they still had. That was still a very good game. They still had to have a really good game there. So this is going to be a very interesting Super Bowl. I favor the Seahawks. I think they're the more dominant team. They're a more well-rounded team, in my personal opinion. But it's going to be. I'm thinking this like as saying 2017, I could feel like neither team could crack 20 points. Is a very big possibility, but with the defenses that these teams have. But I'm gonna go with a 24-21 victory for the Seahawks.
Oh, so another close call there. STG also saying also to all the people who went against my Seattle picks, they would have only been wrong 3 times this season. They had a phenomenal season, brother. Going into this, I mean, I didn't think I'd see it happening, but man, your team really came together this season and had a hell of a season. And yeah, you're right. Only 3 losses. You know, for them to lose, yeah. For them to lose today, again, would only be the 4th loss they've taken all season long. So that would be nothing short of a miracle, in my opinion. I will say I believe the Seahawks are going to take it, and I'm going to say 27-21.
All righty then.
Yeah. What's your final score predictions? Let us know in the chat. That's what I want to hear from you in the chat. But it would be the most damaging loss. You're right, man. Like, that's the thing. It's like you had this like great season. You had a tough road to get to the big game here today, and now to go lose it. I mean, please don't, because we're never gonna hear the end of it. We're gonna be hearing all throughout the game while we're watching it tonight. Like, Ed is gonna be just popping in that chat. Make sure, like, you know what, you all know his socials. Hopefully you all know his socials, but just in case you don't, maybe we'll pop Ed's socials up here on here, so you guys can shit talk him through the entire game tonight. That would be the best thing. So during the entire game tonight, hop on to those socials right there. Is that even all of them? I don't know. Oh yeah, Twitter and Blue Sky. Okay, so hop on the socials, especially on the X side, because I know he's there a lot more often. Ed Fries 12584. Get on there, talk some smack with OLED here tonight. He wants to hear it from you. I think it'll be wonderful. I think everybody should have a go at OLED here tonight during the big game.
31-14. That is a trouncing that you think they're gonna do. Holy moly.
Yeah, that's wild, man. If they do, I mean, well done. Very well done. I mean, that's quite the margin. I just feel a big game typically tired. Mind you, you know what? Last season, last year, we thought that one was going to be a little bit tighter of a game, and definitely wasn't. So who knows what could happen? Who knows what could happen?
That's true. That's true. Like, God damn it, Ed will be the most insufferable bastard if they win today, because he won the predictions game.
Mm-hmm.
And if he wins,
and he got this final correct.
Oh,
yeah,
he got the final correct. And if his team wins the bowl, I'm going to be so mad. Oh, he's going to be an insufferable bastard until the next season starts.
He sure will, and when the next season starts. But I got to agree with Peggy. I hope for a good competitive game and no injuries. That would be fantastic.
No, we want lots of injuries to New England.
No. I don't win. You know what? Even against teams that my teams that I root for play against, I never wish injuries on people, because injuries suck. They really suck. Like, especially ones that can threaten somebody's career as well too. Just not having it. STG says offense, defense, special teams. New England has not played well overall these playoffs. Drake May is Trent Dilfer, level right now. My apologies. Didn't read that correct. And a lot of injuries I don't wish for. It can happen to you at any time. Yeah. Again, you start wishing injuries on an opposing team, and next thing your side is left with nothing but injuries and suffering the consequences of it. I mean, I watched I got up early yesterday to watch the Man United game, and I'll tell you, watching us against Spurs and listening to the long list of injuries that Spurs has right now, I was like, man, I do feel sorry for them when they've got like 6 or 7 starting players that are all on the injured list right now. And then on top of it, they got that dipshit Romero out there that went and cost them a red card in the first 30 minutes of the match. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like winning, but I don't like winning at the expense of a team being at their worst. So someone recovering from knee injuries right now. I don't. Oh, you're recovering from knee injuries. Okay. Don't wish for ACLs or concussions, especially. Yeah, man. Like I've never had that level of injuries. I've been more ankle sprains, broken ankle, things of that nature. But even that, like after time, especially after time, and the older you get, the recovery time becomes a lot more difficult. And I don't wish it on anybody either. Anything neck related to hell yeah, never like neck and anything that can cause paralysis, none of that stuff at all. Like let's if somebody breaks a nail, well, we'll get over it. But no injuries otherwise here tonight in the big game.
I'm just hoping for a lot of turf toe. That's what I want. I just want a lot of turf toe.
Turf toe. We can go for turf toe. Turf toe.
Let's go
works.
with turf toe. Turf toe. You can still live a regular life with turf toe. Turf toe. I just want a bunch of the starters for the Patriots to get turf toe. That's all I want.
Yeah. Now, we know that one thing about the big game is that it brings on some big commercials, big trailers, anything like that. Andre, off the top of your head, any of the trailers that are playing during the big game tonight that have caught your interest and intrigue?
Well, if they are, I'm not going to see them because we're Canadian and we don't get that. Even DAZN, DAZN even showed, because me and Peggy signed up for DAZN in September. We shared, we split a DAZN account, so we could both watch all the football games that we wanted, which was great, and I loved it. But even DAZN shows the Canadian feeds because it's DAZN Canada, so it shows the Canadian feeds, right, for ones that are Canada. So we don't get to see the stupid commercials. I don't even know what trailers are premiering. I assume something for Doomsday is going to be in here. I assume something for Brand New Day is going to be in here. I assume it's the biggest thing. But some of the biggest commercials have already appeared online.
Yeah, that's true.
Like most of these commercials appear online in the week leading up to it now because while Super Bowl, yes, you still want them to play during the Super Bowl, but you want to get it out there. These places want to get it out there beforehand. Yes, they're paying something I read, something like it's like 10 to 20 times the regular ad buy is what the Super Bowl for what the Super. It's like 10 or 20 times the amount of cost it would be for a regular football game ad buy. It's like 10 or 20 times more for the Super Bowl. It's crazy.
Yeah. So I know a few of the ones that are expected to drop. There's supposed to be another new trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Again, these are probably online already. That's the thing. I know that the Scream 7 Superb Owl, Jesus, I let that slip. I know that trailer was posted like a week ago already, kind of thing. So we've already seen the big game trailer there. Another trailer for Disclosure Day, which is the new Steven Spielberg alien epic that's coming up. I think another Minions movie, like anybody ever needed one of those, but that trailer's popping up around this time. And then I think that the new trailer for the Michael Jackson autobiography is coming out as well too tonight.
As an MJ biography.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg is his alternate option there. Mr. Burns is biopic director. Spielberg. Yeah, okay. And discussing film posted a potential list.
Let's go. Devil Wears Prada 2 is listed.
And I think that one was that one was already posted on YouTube already because Wifey and I watched that one last time.
Master of the Universe trailer already out.
Yeah, and Big said 14 million. Yeah, 14 million for a 30-second ad.
Oh,
that's a lot. Now I'm sitting here going, no wonder Scream 7 hasn't done any promotion for like the last couple of months on the movie. They put all their promotional budget money into one advertisement.
Bobby, do we got 14 mil sitting around? Can we buy a Super Bowl ad?
Hell no. We can if we collect enough super chats over the next 700 years, we might get there one day.
Oh, dude, we need to be the greatest. This OLE Super Bowl ad, and all of us in a trailer together. We finally all get to meet in person and just be like, do that big meet, and just like it's like we all get to pose there like superheroes, just be like OLE.
I'm more the villain type. I'm not sure if I come across as a hero, but
Oh,
um,
you could do it all like a comic movie in 30 seconds with us trying to take down the Ogre Lord.
there you go. There you go. Now, I know we talked about this last week, and there might be different people in the chat here that might want to get their opinions in, or people watching on the replay as well too. But let's go back to tailgate parties. Let's go back to the types of food you eat on the big game days. I'm kind of wondering what everybody's go-to is. We know that they don't they say like today is the most consumption of chicken wings in North America, or so there, or at least in the
Something
United
like that, yeah.
States. Yeah.
Yeah. I know I'm going with walking nachos today, personally. I was talking
Nice.
about doing chicken wings, but I pulled some hamburger last night. I'm going to make some walking nachos. Like I said, it's got the ground beef on the bottom, then the sour cream cheese, lettuce, or regular cheese, lots of cheese, right? There's 2 types of cheese, regular cheese, and then after you cook it, you put lettuce and tomato on top, and then you take the dips and you dip in, just
Wagyu nacho. Whoa, man, you're going fancy. You gonna put some gold flake on that too while you're at it? Ooh,
STG.
sounds tasty though.
If you can get to the Edmonton, Alberta area, and once you get here, I'll give you my exact address. By 4:00, you can have some walking nachos, brother.
And Peggy's having donaires and garlic fingers. Nice. I've actually got some. I got some flatbread pizzas for tonight. Yeah, nice flatbread pizzas. That's where I'm going with that one. And drink of choice will. I don't. Again, it's a work night. I don't think I'm going to be having any actual drinks, like alcoholic beverages. So my night will be spent probably drinking some bubbly or maybe a ginger ale.
I'm gonna have a beer, a Dead Frog Brewing peach mango, Dead Frog from Dead Frog Brewing. I'm gonna be having one of those, and then I'll probably just drink water with Mio in it the rest of the night.
Nice. STG's actually saying he might be in your neck of the woods next month for company training at the new office. He's going to keep you informed.
I will happily meet up with you, sir, if you are in the Edmonton area. I will happily meet up with you.
Nice. Yeah, nothing like traveling a little bit. That's awesome. STG, be able to get out and see the wonders that are the Edmonton area. I'm sure you've been there lots, which what Canadian hasn't.
Do you know how depressing it is, Bobby? Come on. You know how depressing it is here. You've been here. You came here last year. You know it sucked.
I've been to Edmonton once or several hundred times. Just don't let it get to be minus 30. Yeah, that's the risk you take. That you never know, especially with this like seasonably warm weather that we're having right now. Something's got to break eventually, doesn't it? Like we are going to pay tenfold for this.
So by next week, we're supposed to be back down at like the minus 10 to minus 12 area.
No, he hasn't been to Edmonton.
Well,
wow. Okay, then
I'll show him around our cool mall. Yeah, a really cool mall. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket.
I didn't intentionally avoid anybody while I was there. We were there for a very short period. Like the first time I showed up, we were there basically for a couple
not last year,
nights,
2024. 2024. When you were
there. I mean, so no, it was because it was in the so we came for that Metallica concert in the summer. And it was like I had so much intent that it was like, maybe we'll go see people the day after the first concert. And I was so tired and exhausted. I was just like, I didn't even want to leave the Airbnb we were at. And then we went to the next night to the concert, and we just kind of on our way out, we met up with Andre and Melball on the way out there. And then the next time around it came out was when Astrid was in town, but we were only there for like a day or two kind of thing. Like we came in just briefly for that one. Honestly, I regret not staying a little bit longer and meeting more people. So Peggy, it would have been nice. I do apologize. And if ever you're back out that way, I would make that trip. Honestly,
that was that fall of 2024. It was that fall. It was that Delwood Fall Festival thing that we went to. It was where we finally got to meet them, where we got to hang out. That was it. Because that was it.
And 12-year-old STG wanted to stay at the West Edmonton Mall, still does 28 years later. And I thought it was after. No, that's recent. That was September when that asshole kicked me in the face. So that's I still stings a little bit when I talk. Yeah. So again, that would be a really cool adventure. I know I'll probably make my way back out to Edmonton again one of these days. I got a lot of traveling to do for work this year. Quite a bit of traveling to do for work this year. Actually, they want to send me here, there, and everywhere. So I'm just kind of planning things around that right now, along with trying to keep myself available to be there for all the times that we've got the PPW stuff in town, but then also know that I'm going to have to go a few different places. I believe that I'm supposed to be going to Vegas and Florida both this year.
Ooh, can you go see Ash today?
Yeah, well, and it's a work thing to start with, but yes, while we're there, that would be the plan. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you kind of have to. If you're
yeah.
if you go to Florida, you have to see Ash. If you do end up going to the Massachusetts area, you would have to see Ed too.
Of course. Of course.
I would never, but you know.
And again, the one event that I'm supposed to be going to there, that's work related, it changes where it's located in the US every single year. So like last year they were in Chicago, this year Florida. Like, so it's going to bounce around to different states. So the opportunity to possibly meet a lot of my friends in the US is going to become a lot more likely the more that I work with this company.
Jeez, I need to get a new job. Yeah, so I can travel around the world.
Yeah, well, STG, I agree with you. That would be the case, STG. Only this is like not really like where it's work related, but it's not. So it's a thing called ISC West that they hold down there for communications and security products and everything. And basically I go to the convention to go check out all the booths that all these cool companies are putting on, and they give me and my wife free swag because they want us to buy their stuff. And then they invite us out for dinners and shows and everything like that. We don't actually have to pay for anything while we're there pretty much. So yeah.
That sounds epic.
Yeah.
That's epic. That's epic.
It is. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, that's why I'm kind of like, well, I should probably take advantage of some of these opportunities, go places that the wife and I haven't been, especially if other people are paying for it. Like,
yeah, 100%.
See the world eventually, I guess.
Your bosses are going to fly you down so you can get vendors to buy you food and shows, do it. Just do it.
and like I said, I don't even know how much swag. Like, it's probably going to get to the point where I won't be able to bring it all back with me, because that's how much free stuff they try to give out at these shows and everything. So I'm like, I'll take back what I can, or maybe I'll like I'll arrange for like a box shipment out of Las Vegas back to Saskatoon or something like that to happen, so that my material can all get sent back somehow. But yeah, we have some serious people, but a lot of casuals and drunks. See, a lot of the people I work with aren't heavy drinkers, and I've not been drinking as much lately.
No, I think he means like the people that walked up to his booth in Vegas.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get you. Never mind.
Vegas,
but yeah,
it's a tourism capital, so
yeah. And I mean, I might have a couple of drinks while I'm out there. I have not had the desire to be drinking as much lately, to be honest. I will have a couple sometimes after a meal on a Saturday, and that's about the most I have, and usually never back-to-back Saturdays. So a couple of times a month at most.
That's good. Now we just got to get your weed smoking under control next.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Trust me. that only just increases by the day. Where in different cities they take it more seriously, like Chicago. I always thought Chicago's a very serious city.
Yeah, like it makes sense because again, Vegas has a very party atmosphere, right? So people tend to get a little more loose in places where if you go to a Chicago or somewhere in like the Midwest or just some random place, it doesn't it feels more official. You're staying in a hotel, then you go to the convention, you go back. You're not like you're out. You might go see some Chicago sites around, but you're not walking the strip buying buying yardies, those big tall drinks or whatever, those 3.5 foot drinks or whatever.
Yeah.
Like not like walking along buying yardies, walking in the street. It's again different. It's just the life existence atmosphere in Vegas versus it's very different. You know what I mean? Like it's from what I hear, Vegas is very different.
It probably is. And again, I wouldn't have necessarily like I kind of want to see Vegas at the same time. A lot like I didn't have to see Vegas, right? But it just so happens that's where this happens every year, this convention. So
it wouldn't happen in April, would it?
I might as well go see Vegas and catch a cool show while I'm down there with the wife. You know, like she's never been to like a Cirque du Soleil or anything like that. So there'll be something that we can go to that she hasn't experienced at all. And it'll be I've seen Cirque du Soleil, but it wouldn't have been anything that's playing down there right now currently. So it'll also be new in that sense for myself. Either that or we go to the Sphere and check out the Wizard of Oz. That was another option. Also, with our dollar being awful, everything just costs you more. I'm not paying for nothing, man. Like I'm serious. Like I am not going to spend a cent down there. I swear. Like we will get pampered by all these companies because they'll believe that I'm actually going to buy stuff from them, and then I'll go back and I'll pick one or two that we might, and the rest, well, thank you for your generosity.
Yeah. Or you buy one little thing from each.
I mean, keeping your options open is always good in our type of business. That's the thing. You never know what the next great product is going to be, and if it's going to do wonders for your clientele and everything. It's good to be understanding. So
somebody can revolutionize. That's the thing. Somebody can come up with that thing that just takes security to a whole nother level, right? And we got to keep everything open.
That's the company I'm working. One of the companies I'm working with right now actually is their game changer in that level of things, like to the point where
you're working with Game Changer Wrestling. What?
Yeah, Game Changer Wrestling. Sure. Yeah, I'd recommend Mystere Cirque du Soleil. That sounds awesome. Definitely have to check that out. And does Bobby have an R&D team that they whip into place to improve products? No, I do not.
That's what he said. He says they don't, but secretly he does because but he's not going to talk about them because
No, we have a great team of product whose product lines we sell, that the advancements in their technology are to a point where it makes it a lot easier to find people, catch them, and also prevent things happening in the future as well too. And it really helps with if there's such thing as Amber Alerts, things like that too, that it can help identify vehicles and people very quickly. So it is a game changer in terms of putting criminals away. Honestly, if I were in your shoes, I'd demand constant improvement because you want to continue to be confident. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. It's like, this is the way of the future. Our company sees and understands that, and that's where we're going. But so now that we're halfway through the show, let's get back on track a little bit, back to the Superb Owl. Let's talk about that halftime show. Bad Bunny rocking the halftime show this year at the Superb Owl. How are you feeling about that? I mean, I'm cool with that. I think Bad Bunny's tunes are very unique, very interesting. I think he's been a very successful musician. I think this will probably be one of those. Yeah, I think his music is this type of style that can really uplift people after watching half of the big game here today. I think that's going to get them up, moving, get the blood flowing. So I think Bad Bunny's an excellent selection for the halftime show.
Yeah, I can't say I'm a fan of the guy. Like I've heard his music. Nothing against his music. Just I don't listen to his music. He's not my guy. But like last year, I never really listened to Ken. The only Kendrick song I knew going into last year was his collaboration with Taylor Swift, "Bad Blood." You didn't play that. I think I've heard a Bad Bunny. I've heard Bad Bunny's music. Nothing wrong with it. I just never really listened to him. So like it'll play. I'll watch it. Well, it'll be on my TV while I'm doing something, and I'll watch it, and it'll be good. Like I feel like it's going to be a good show.
Yeah. Well, I see it like STG saying, as someone who loves J-pop, K-pop, and other languages, I don't understand. If it's catchy, then we're good. Hey, I'm a heavy metal fan. I don't understand half the shit they say in English most of the time, so I'm good all the time as long as it's catchy. But a lot of people are getting upset because not understand. See, I don't understand that either, right? Like, I mean, there have been hits throughout the years that people love and gravitate to, and they're catchy, but they aren't in English. And so What is the difference? Like, please tell me. Like, if you
99
like the song
Luftballons.
enough and you catch on, exactly, that's a great example. That's the thing. It's like I don't see the problem with it. I think that Bad Bunny's music is high energy, high octane. It's gonna get people pumped up. You know, people are sitting there. It might be a little chilly out tonight. Like, where is the Superb Owl tonight?
San Francisco, I'm fairly sure.
Okay, so generally it should be not too bad weather-wise, right?
No, it'll be good.
Yeah, but either way, yeah. I mean, does anyone remember Gangnam Style? Of course we do. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Gangnam Style.
So yeah, but I mean, that's the thing about that type of music. Even like we get to that point in the night, right? Whether it's decently warm or not, people get a little lethargic sitting around, eating their snacks in the stands, drinking their beers and everything. They want to get that blood flowing so that high energy of the first half is there in the second half as well too. Makes the game more interesting. So you need a musician or a band to do that. Also, Green Day is opening up the show, if I'm not mistaken, as well too, right? They're having Green Day play right off the hop as the show opens, and then Bad Bunny takes the halftime show. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about Green Day. That's awesome. I love Green Day.
Yeah, so Green Day's opening up the show tonight, and then Bad Bunny's playing at the halftime show. So, and I think a lot of that probably is because of that backlash of, we don't understand the language, and I think that's such a poor ass excuse to even worry about who's playing the halftime show. Really, it's like, I certainly hope so, and I'm not going to get all political on here, but I fucking hope that they do. And I hope that they take all the jabs in the world that they want to take, because they're right in doing it. And I think that they should continue to give the middle finger to the sacks of shit out there that deserve to have that done to them.
And if I've heard live versions of that song, they've updated lyrics.
Oh yeah.
They have new lyrics for parts of the song to talk about the current administration and other parts of the world that is going on. And I'm not shaming anybody for the way they vote. You vote your way you vote. That's your choice. But the way I'm going to resonate, if they do it with the updated lyrics, it will make me happy. Let's do this.
Yeah, go Green Day. Love it. Yeah, I've actually seen them live in concert a couple times. Always a blast. Always been a fan. They have updated already recently. Yes, and they should. Everything they need to do, keep that relevant, keep that updated, and keep that going. Go Green Day. I love it. I will love every second of watching that performance. And again, I'm going to enjoy Bad Bunny's halftime show. I don't care what people say. Yep. I don't necessarily go like Bad Bunny's not my typical style of music, but it doesn't mean I don't listen to stuff like that at the same time. Like, my go-to while I'm sitting here doing work on the computer or something like that might be the heavier stuff. I will listen to other types of music. I'm not against any particular type of music at all. In fact, I've heard lots of Bad Bunny. His shit's catchy, man. Like he's got some banger songs. Like definitely gonna be a good time.
There's a reason he keeps winning Grammys. There's a reason why he's one of the most streamed artists out there on Spotify and YouTube Music. There's a reason for it. Again, his songs are catchy and stuff. I just don't go out of my way to listen to him, but his music comes on, and I'm just like, yeah, it's pump. Like that's a good artist, man.
If you could put, and this goes to the chat as well too, any one artist as the halftime show at the Super Bowl, no questions asked, who would that artist be?
Linkin Park.
Okay.
Even the current version, like Linkin Park. I'm fine even with being gone. Yeah, current version Linkin Park. I'm down. Let's do this.
Oh,
I'm in.
And I absolutely love them too as well. I think that Emily's done a great job of taking over for Michael Jackson was a suggestion from STG. Peggy saying they're including the Puerto Rico sign language interpreter as well. Phenomenal, awesome, like good.
Sick.
Good. That's fantastic. No, those are great suggestions. In fact, Linkin Park under with Emily as well too. They actually opened, I believe it was, and maybe STG can confirm this. It was one of the cup finals. I can't remember if it was the FA Cup or Carabao Cup final in England just last year. Oh, this is a great suggestion. Depeche Mode. I like that. It's suggested a lot. Depeche Mode would be phenomenal. Oh, and it was the Champions League. Okay, shit.
That's right.
Okay, I knew it was one of the big
it. I
games.
just didn't know
Yeah,
which game it was. I saw it because
yeah.
I watched the replay of it after. And then sadly they were just WWE's theme song recently. Was it the year that Heavy as the Crown came out? It was specifically came out for, I can't remember what game. It came out as a promo. It came out on their album, but because it came out before their album came out, it came out as promotion for League of Legends, I want to say. But the League of Legends video, I want to say, and then they played it at the league, and then they end up playing at like the esports final for League of Legends, like the big world final of, like, you know what I mean? They end up playing that song there and everything. Like, they've been going around playing those things. It's pretty freaking sick, man.
Yeah.
The Surgeon Side Park's had the last couple of years. I love it.
I'd love it just to see it happen. Have Metallica at the halftime show again. I've seen them. I've seen them live multiple times. Clearly, but what a cool halftime show. I'm sure that could be. And that really, I mean, that energy that they bring, that would get people pumped up at halftime.
You know, so this is playing this from the Grammys. So did you watch any of the stuff from the Grammys this year? Any of the performances?
No.
So during the tribute time where they were doing the tribute to people that we lost over 2025, Post Malone sang War Pigs with Slash, Duff McKagan, some dude named Alex Watt, he's like a producer or something, and the drummer for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Chad Smith, did a tribute to Ozzy during the tribute, during like the in memoriam section. Dude, give me Post Malone with those guys, with Chad, Duff, and Slash doing a full Ozzy tribute at the Grammys. Let's do that because it sounded amazing. I want to see that. I want to see more of that.
Yeah, well, because I mean, before, I can't remember which award show it was where they it was Youngblood and Steven Tyler doing the tribute to Ozzy previously. There was that, but man, Post Malone's a good shout too, because like Post Malone does, like, I know his music isn't typically rock, but he loves the rock music, and when he does rock music stuff, man, he's fantastic. Like during during the lockdowns, I don't know if you had caught this, but he did a live show from like his house or something like that, and his bandmates were all in separate rooms, and they did a full 100% Nirvana live set from their house, and it was fantastic. I loved every second of it. And T-Pain's version is really good too. Yes, 100% agree with that. So very good. But yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, there's so many great shouts there, and I think that Post Malone, has he done the super halftime show at the Super Bowl before?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't remember him last. A few years ago, 2022 was Eminem, or it was the rap year. It was where all the big rappers. Yeah. I don't think so.
Interesting. I mean, that would be another good one as well too. I think it's going to be only a matter of time before Jelly Roll ends up being one of the ones out there if he hasn't done it. I mean,
he hasn't, but he will. Like, he 100% will. Love the guy. I love that dude. I think his music's amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of scrolling through. So let me see. Bad Bunny is this year. Kendrick was last year. Usher was the year before that. Rihanna. And then 2022 was Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem. That was an amazing show.
Yeah.
The weekend was the post COVID one. Like when we kind of were returning from COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Post Malone's never played.
Okay. Well, that'd be a great shout as well too. I think he'd be another good one to have up there for sure.
Yeah, I think, and again, he has such a wide range of music too. Like over his career, like he's shifted genres now, and like he would be amazing to hear live.
Yeah, he's got a little pop, little country, little rock, little this, little that. He can throw it all in there. He can put down with the best of them, if you ask me. So I think, it'll be great. So
before we get out of here, can we talk a little Olympics quickly here?
Yeah, let's do it.
They started on Friday. Technically, they started before Friday because curling started early and everything, and hockey started early. So Canada has won a bronze medal officially as of yesterday. I don't know about anything happened overnight, but we have a bronze medal in the women's speed skating 3,000 meter. We picked up a bronze, so it's pretty awesome. Let's see, Canada already got a medal. We're in 13th place for medals, but already picked up a bronze medal. It's good, man. Yeah, but I guess she was a former gold medalist in speed skating. I don't know what discipline the girl who won bronze, but yeah, I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah, really, you got Norway right up there with 6 medals already. Like, wow. 7 for Italy, 3 for Japan, 2 for Russia. Isn't it weird? Canada, it's the Winter Olympics, and we've only got 1 so far. But maybe
it's always
just
like that.
I'm sure that'll pick up eventually too, right? Like
it will.
Yeah. We got to be getting in there with more medal wins before too long. It's just the tip of the iceberg. Like you said, just started Friday, right? Like we're only a few days in, so there's plenty of time there for Canada to start cleaning up in all those different categories. But before we go, I also want to put back up on the screen just for one more second, because we really need to emphasize that we cannot let Ed get away with a nice, easy day. So right down below, that ticker is where you want to go find Ed today and just really smack talk his ass through the entire Superb Owl. 100% the entire game, every play. If his team fumbles, his team doesn't make a pass properly, anything they do wrong, full-on laughter towards OLED all night long. Harass him as much as possible, because it will be very entertaining for us and for you guys as well too. But aside from that, let's go be super serial here for a moment, and we will put up on the screen here, if I can actually find the damn thing. Hold on here. Here we go. We are going to put Andre's ticker up there. He's going to tell you where you can find him, what he's got coming up.
You can find me on the X and Blue Sky at that Canada Guy TikTok, or actually not TikTok. I go rid of my TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at that Canada View. I'm just so used to saying it. You can find me right here every week doing Point of View with my boy Bobby Munson. We'll be back very soon with a special edition of Marvel Talk. MCU Rebound. We'll be back. We're just lining up special guys for our Black Panther episode, so we'll be back with that pretty darn soon. But we'll be back for sure in March for more of that for Daredevil, because that starts towards the end of March. So we'll be back for that at the end of March. You can also find me with Backbreaker Video, where I do my show The Pop Spot with my boy AWS. We also have our show The Pop Spots Presents, where we interview independent professional wrestlers. In 2 hours and 12 minutes time, I am interviewing T.Y. Jackson, PPW pro wrestler and local Edmonton area pro wrestler, T.Y. Jackson. He is, we're going to chat with him all about his career, where he got started. The guy's been wrestling for about 8 years. I want to say 9 years now. Kind of crazy to think, because he's so much younger than me, but it's like, oh, okay, you've been wrestling for a long time, right? So, because I remember watching him pre-pandemic. So, when he was wrestling's royalty is what he was. The TY is the wrestling royalty. But yeah, so we're gonna be chatting with him today, and that video will be out at some point this week. I haven't pinpointed a date, so I gotta do graphics and everything. But it will be out this week over at youtube.com/@backbreakervideo. So you come check out me and ABS talking with T.Y. Jackson about his career, his life, his love of professional wrestling, and anything else we can think about talking about with him. Maybe his love of whatever he loved growing up, stuff like that, just everything. We're going to chat with him. And so if you want to learn a little more about T.Y. Jackson, come check out that on Backbreaker Video.
There you go. That's where you can find that out. And say hi to my good friend TY for me when you're doing that. As for myself, down below are my credentials on the X, the real Bobby Munson, Instagram, Threads, Video Bros SK, Twitch, it's Video Bro _ Bobby Munson, Blue Sky, it's Bobby Munson.bsky.socials. So you will be able to catch me next on Thursday night with good old Papa Smokes. Yes, we're going to be bringing you more indie review. Sort of indie review. So this Thursday night, we're actually going to be doing the review of the MLW's Battle Riot. So you were going to want to check that out this Thursday night. Ring Respect Radio. You also can catch me again back here next Sunday with Andre, sometimes Ed, for more point of view, where we will probably more next Sunday be talking about those Winter Olympics. We'll be talking about Manchester United because they possibly could be on their 5th win by that point. So yes,
I might have some F1 news.
Maybe F1 news as well too. All of it on the way next Sunday, and you can also catch me every Saturday at Prairie Pro Wrestling's YouTube channel with myself and Pop Spokes. If you want to watch Prairie Pro Wrestling, we are your commentary team for a brand new match. And speaking of T.Y. Jackson, I believe that he's got one coming up this coming Saturday, which starts as a singles match, but turns into a history-making first ever time in Prairie Pro Wrestling 3 versus 2 handicap matchup. You're not going to want to miss that. Thank you for tuning in to the show here today on OLE Podcast. Check us out on all social media as well as YouTube and Twitch. Thank you, STG, again, my friend, for the super chat here today, because we are a partner now. You can do super chats, super stickers, all those great things to support us right here on the channel. You can check us out across all social media, as I mentioned. If you're watching on replay and you got any value out of this, hey, if you want to do us a favor, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Give us a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, leave us a comment in the comment section below. Who are you picking in the Superb Owl today? Which team do you have, and what do you think the final score is going to be? Let's get ready. It's time to go get those food, go get those drinks, and it's time to party. Game time, baby. Let's go. We'll see you all next Sunday. Take care, everybody.